Yaroslav Trofimov tells the story of Bhaiya Lal Bhutmange, a Dalit man from the rural village of Khairlanji, India, whose wife and children were murdered by a mob of higher caste neighbors. Trofimov's story shows how the rising aspirations of India's most downtrodden can worsen age-old social tensions.
In Canada's Muslim communities, that's what can happen if you dare speak out. You can face violence and intimidation. Behind the veil of Islam, a battle is raging between conservatives and moderates over who gets to speak for Muslims.
Last year in New Delhi, experts estimate that 22,000 girls that should have been born simply don't exist. Where have they gone? And across this vast country, how many more are missing?
When Amar Bakshi introduced himself as a reporter from the Washington Post, the man on the other line told him he must be from the CIA. Bakshi was in India during his trip around the world to report on how people from other countries perceive America. Bakshi writes that he found it disturbing to have conversations with a number of people who hate America, some of whom celebrate 9/11 anniversary with sweets. Babi Ghosh describes the worsening hatred between the Sunnis and Shiites in Iraq, which is becoming more toxic every day. His article provides a deep insight into the venom that has seeped into Sunni-Shiite relations after the simmering conflict was brought to a boil by the bombing of the Samara's Golden Dome shrine.
The Burmese military dictatorship has given its army a name that masks its brutality. Believe it or not, it's called the State Peace and Development Council, or SPDC.
Subrata Chakravarti wrote an obituary on Jim Michaels, the man who first reported Mahatma Gandhi's death. Michaels, who was also a mentor to Chakravarti, had strong ties to India that extended to his son and grandchildren. In his commentary, Chakravarti recalls his editorial judgment and guidance and recounts Michaels' description of the aftermath of Gandhi's assassination.
Her parents break rocks every day for use in construction. For now, Sabina helps out when she's not in school. But someday, she hopes to be a doctor. It's not an entirely unrealistic dream, thanks to an American entrepreneur who came here on vacation 9 years ago.
Anil Kalhan discusses the escalating threats to journalists in Pakistan and the intimidation of reporters who question the government's motives. The story was written shortly after the government crackdown on the press, in which it took 3 independent television stations off air and banned gatherings of 5 or more people in a place. By restricting the media, including the use of cell phones and internet access, Kalhan says Musharraf has made his battle with civil society a global one.